Right, so it's 3rd of January and I'm going to do some germination tests on some saved seed. I've got sweet corn on the right, which was the special Swiss. That was grown in the polytunnel, along with the watermelon, which there's 10 seeds just above that, 2 rows. And then to the immediate left of the sweet corn are 10 brandywine seeds, and they were from the ones in the polytunnel also. And then there's 10 big smoky chili, or not chili but pepper seeds. I don't think it's hot ones, and that's just from I believe the grocers, so I'm not sure what they'll be like. And then because I've got plenty of room in the tray, I'm going to do some microgreens as well. So I've got some, what are they, mustard seeds. So I spread them over and get a bit of this vermiculite on top and get it under the grow light. There we go. So put a little bit of vermiculite over those seeds and then covered it with compost and then dampened it and covered it with cling film. So get it under the grow light now. Right, so I'm in the boot room now and it's about 16 degrees in here constantly temperature, and I was going to make this fancy frame to put the grow light in, but I found this cardboard box and it just happens to be perfect size. Fits the grow light in exactly right, and I made a little hole in the side for the wire and got these holding cables which seem to hold it, and I put some tin foil around the bottom just to reflect the light, and I've had it running for about an hour and a half before I put it in there and check the temperature. And I've got a thermometer down there, and I don't think you can see what it is, but it's about 80 Fahrenheit, 27, something like that, air temperature in there, and that's at the top of the pot. So there's the one I put in, that's an empty tray, and there is my seeds ready to go. So I'm not quite sure whether I'll leave that on 24 hours a day or just put it on for, you know, daytime, turn it off by night, but I'll see how it goes. See what it's the first time I've done it, not sure how it'll work, but that's what I've done. So update in a few days, I suppose. Right, here we go, look at this. 4 days later, so it's just a bit later, so I think it's about 99 hours since I put them going. I've been running the light for about 13 to 15 hours a day, and here we go. It's a bit dark in the box, but I've got a head torch here. So mustard's coming up pretty good, and here we go. So I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sweet corn out of the 10, and that there coming up I believe is going to be a watermelon, and not sure I can see any tomatoes or chilies, but they will take a bit longer. This other tray I did this, just put the mustard in that tray. I thought there was no point leaving an empty tray in there. And that one, I sprinkled the seed on top, put some compost, and then I mixed it all up. Yeah, I tipped it out accidentally and chucked it back in again, and there we go. And I've put this lid on here rather than cling film. So I don't know if you can see that lid, but I've got these lids as well, which probably, I've taken the cling film off now. I've put a little bit more water on yesterday because it was drying out a little bit in the middle. And so I've got those lids, and I'll get the light back on again and have an update in a few more days. Right, so we're at another 24 hours, so 123 hours. And I've still got those 6 sweet corn, but also now I see 6 watermelons, which is great news. Cannot see, still no sign of tomato or of the peppers. So I think I'll leave the light where it is, but you can see it's starting to come up now. It's level with the top of the trays, and it was a good 1.5 inches down, so we're getting great growth on the mustard. One week, so 7 days since I sowed, and that's the tray on the left, that's the one on the right. So the only difference now, the one on the right, I left the lid on, the plastic lid, and 2 days ago I took off the plastic lid off of those. I've watered them both once extra, and I'm going to water again now. This one is a lot drier because it hasn't had the lid on it. But anyway, I am counting 4 tomatoes up now. So I didn't have any 2 days ago, but there's 4 now. Well, there's 3 up and there's 1 just bursting, and hopefully there'll be some more. I think we've got 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, no, 6 corn, and another 1 which is sort of down in there, not doing so good, so we won't count that one as a good. And I've got 8 watermelon. 8 out of 10. That's pretty good going. I haven't got any peppers, but they weren't from our own peppers. They were from ones that we got from the local grocers. So possibly this, I don't know, they could have been treated with something. So there we go. Looking pretty good after a week. Give it some water now and check back in a couple of days. Alright, it's the 15th of January and look at my sweet corn. You'd think it was June, but that's what the grow light will do to you. Just a germination test, so probably not going to be able to keep these through to grow. The tomatoes, hopefully I will. I got 100% germination on the tomatoes. I've got 70% on the sweet corn and 90% on the watermelons. So, well, I'm pretty happy with that from Safe Seed. I've got quite a lot of seed of all those, so it doesn't really matter if this is wasted. It's just a test. Make sure I don't have to buy any seed. I can use this seed, and looks good. The tomatoes I am going to transplant out and keep under the light and keep them going. I'm going to plant some more tomato seeds next week as well. We've started eating the mustard, and we need to get on with that, I think, because it's starting to get, the true leaves are coming now. And so there we go, 12 days under the grow light. Only 12 to 14 hours a day for light on, and this is what it looks like. Really pleased with that.